Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
none are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Stephen Ryan. It was a call to the pen. Alex was in at noon, Stephen in at 3 p.m. But nothing changes as far as the break page.
Yep.
The vault was on fire early. The vault should be on fire in this show as well. We got a Tom Brady speed flex in there in the ballpark of a $3,000 helmet. We got some NFC North speed flexes. The awesome two-tone Brett Favre with the Iron Man on the back. We have the Justin Jefferson Winter Warrior speed flex, that Baker Mayfield Chrome speed flex, a rare autograph Ben Roethlisberger in that new vault. It is a loaded series. Cannot wait to get into that. Should be the hot break to show. Other options. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Allen, speed flexes in the diamonds with only 14 boxes left. Everything left in the 1 and 4, including the Patrick Mahomes Vices helmet, Steven. Bryce Harper bat in there as well. A lot of good stuff in that series. The can't miss jerseys. Still have the Steve Young. The practice squad has a 14 in 27 chance at a headliner. A lot of good stuff on the break page. Cannot wait to get started. How are you doing this Wednesday afternoon?
Absolutely fantastic. Happy to step in for Alex to help him accomplish what he needs to get done today. But like you said, that vault, I left yesterday. You guys were in a completely different spot in the vault, a different series even.
22 boxes left yesterday.
22 boxes left yesterday. It's gone. We're on to a brand new one, and we've only done 4 boxes. Let's listen to some of these hits, right? George Kittle Speed Flex has already come out. Terrell Davis Authentic. Those are the 2 headliners that are missing. But Hines Ward Authentic, and maybe I say it's a top 5 autograph, Dermontti Dawson.
With the vault key.
With the vault key coming out already. So that series, like you said, is hot and should carry us all the way through however long you guys want to go with the vault.
That's right. And Kevin Halleck, by the way, Kev, if you're watching, we do have your headliner package, Kevin. We'll knock that out at some point this show. Obviously prefer to have you in the show to knock out that headliner package. So please let us know if you are watching, Kevin. I'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher. We got 7, Steven's favorite number, 7. I made the comment to Alex, I probably worked with you more than anybody on staff, Steven, but we're no longer scheduled to work together. So good to see you on a Wednesday afternoon.
Absolutely. Good to see you too.
Kevin Halleck is in here. So Kev, how about this? Give me 5 minutes. We'll knock out the top to bottom rundown. Then we'll knock out your headliner package right afterwards. So we let all these guys know what we got going on here in the break room. So Chase wheel spin for the 3 p.m. show. What are we chasing? Looks like we've got ourselves the vault.
Well, that's fitting.
How about that? The hot break in the room lands as a Chase wheel spin. I definitely guarantee we'll be seeing probably multiple vaults, safe to say, Steven, given that we've already done, believe it or not, I think the guys did maybe like 12 in the early show, and we did 12 in the noon show as well. So 24 vaults already done so far today. The hot break in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that rundown. We will start with the vault, by the way, guys. 26 boxes left in the vault, 13 total headliners, 4 vault keys, which, by the way, are the 4 biggest numbers. The 50 is gone. We got 300, 200, and 2 100s. We got that beautiful Baker Mayfield Chrome Speed Flex. Now, that thing is absolutely insane. Top 10 quarterback in the league, Baker Mayfield. Now, we have a top 10 quarterback of all time, the two-tone Brett Favre Speed Flex with the Iron Man sticker on the back. That is very, very cool. You did not hit Josh in that quad. Alex looked it up for you earlier. I'm not sure if you missed his comment, but you did not hit in that quad. You can get the NFC North, by the way, in the double or the quad, Steven, and get a Brett Favre Speed Flex and a Justin Jefferson Winter Warrior Speed Flex. A lot of double-up options. Ben Roethlisberger, rare autograph in the room, beautiful authentic helmet, plus the Jamar Chase, one of the best receivers in the league. NFC North, not only is it Jefferson and Favre, it's also Jordan Love left. And we got Tom Brady in the AFC East, that beautiful Speed Flex. Drew Brees pairs with Baker Mayfield, some awesome quarterbacks in the NFC South. Marshall Faulk is our AFC South representative. So when we started this series, every single division had a photoed headliner.
Yep.
Now the AFC West for Davis and the NFC West for Kittle is off the board now, but everything else is left. Come and get that Sig Vault series, guys. It is absolutely fire. 2 spots to go in the 1 and 4. This is our second to last pairing. We're doing 1 in the new, 1 in the old. The 2 old boxes, by the way, are both headliners. Karl Anthony Towns basketball and a Timo Solani secondary headliner for hockey. All these new headliners, they're all available. We have the awesome Mahomes Vices. We were talking about this earlier, Steven. You want to get Mahomes on a Vices. It's what he wears in the games.
Right.
That's in the ballpark of $3,000. Could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more, but in that ballpark and rising. We have the Sterling Sharp, Shannon Sharp, dual signed Pro Football Hall of Fame Slate Speed Flex. We got the Steve Smith, the Carolina Panther Flex. We got the Brett Favre on the half Packers, half Vikings Speed Flex. We have all sorts of awesome sports items. Bryce Harper, probably a top 5 baseball player in the game. Ryan Sandberg, Steven, the rumor is if this one doesn't come out by Sunday, we're giving it to you.
Oh, okay.
The Rhino Bat. One
like
of the
that
best
rumor.
second basemen of all time. The rumor is that D. Wade goes to Rip and Connor Bedard goes to Mike.
Oh, wow.
So I figured I'd give you the Rhino.
Okay.
So the Bedard licensed jersey, one of the best young hockey stars. D. Wade, we had Hot Take Wednesday during the 9 a.m. show. Rip came in.
Alex wasn't even here.
Hot. Rip came in hot, Steven, with a take that I commented to his take. I felt like if his knees didn't give out, I might buy the take. He said D. Wade, the second best shooting guard of all time. Jordan.
Who would you have ahead of him?
I mean, Kobe, maybe.
Okay.
And then there's Jerry West.
As long as it wasn't something disrespectful as James Harden or something like
No.
that. Yeah, no.
Alex and I reasoned out James Harden being number 5. But we Mount Rushmore.
He's not better than D. Wade.
We put D. Wade on that Mount Rushmore.
I agree with the take if the knees don't give out. Unfortunately, the knees shorten the career, which is just truly unfortunate.
Rip straight up went for it, but he's a Heat fan.
I get it.
So I can see it.
That one title early on was pretty magical to
Iconic.
watch. It was an iconic title, no doubt about it.
Down 2-0 coming back. We have one of the best point guards ever, John Stockton in here. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Evgeny Malkin on that beautiful hockey helmet. Roman Reigns on the wrestling Funko. Tatis Jr. on that Padre batting helmet. We do have ourselves very, very nice Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the autographed basketball. Erling Haaland on that soccer ball. We have one of the best goal scorers in the world. And then we have Kevin Garnett. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Very, very nice on that Garnett and Kareem ball. Practice squad. We're down to 4 boxes left. This one is definitely happening. Steven is freed from YouTube jail. How was the slammer? We
brutal.
We put Colin in there first. Colin was in isolation for pointing the gun.
Yeah.
But we are back.
We had new rules made for it, all right?
Colin cannot point any guns at anybody, Brian.
Steven, anybody?
I mean, I would say that's a good rule, Steven.
I thought that was a general rule of life, but I guess I was
thought
wrong.
that was more of common sense, right? We do have the awesome headliners in here. I made this remark earlier, and I'll stand by it, Steven. This, to me, in some ways, feels like an authentic series because we have 14 headliners in 27 practice squad boxes left. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 authentic photoed headliners. Almost a 1 in 3 chance at an authentic photoed headliner in the practice squad. That includes a lot of Hall of Famers, guys like Tim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Terrell Davis, Kurt Warner, Mike Evans, a future Hall of Famer, A.J. Brown, George Kittle, future Hall of Famers. And then how about some minis in here? Peyton Manning mini, the 5-time league MVP, the Bo Jackson licensed jersey, the Emmitt Smith football, and the Megatron Lion jersey. With the Jim Kelly, Aaron Jones secondary headliners, 14 and 27 chance in the practice squad. Half and half. It's the Hall of Fame half and half. Every box in the half and half series features a Pro Football Hall of Famer. So 2 fillers left, but they're authentic helmets and they're Hall of Famers. Not bad in the half and half. The diamonds, we are sleeping on a little bit. Plenty of double up options. Lawrence Taylor, A.J. Brown in the NFC East. George Kittle on that Rave, and Aaron Donald in the NFC West. We got 2 flexes left. The beautiful Amon-Ra St. Brown Rip Flex and the NFL MVP, one of the most expensive autographs, Josh Allen. Plus, there's a moon. Could have a mooning here. Secondary headliner, 7 and 14 chance, 50% chance at a headliner in the diamonds. Black and blue has really good odds as well. 11 boxes left, 6 total headliners. Counting the secondary, Marcus Allen, your boy Joe Burrow, Steven.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
With the Joe Cool inscription, the Bengal alternate authentic. We got that Myles Garrett Chrome. That is very, very clean. One of the best defensive players in the league. Rob Gronkowski Flash. We got ourselves the Joe Namath as well. Namath and Gronk double up in the East. Burrow and Garrett double up in the AFC North there in that black and blue. Can't miss jerseys. 9 jerseys left. 4 headliners left. One of the best linebackers, Dick Butkus. One of the best running backs today, Mr. Fantasy, Bijan Robinson. And the GOAT lefty quarterback, Steve Young. Not to mention Hall of Fame corner Champ Bailey as a secondary headliner in those jerseys. We do have 5 to go on that diamond single. $96 for a Josh Allen Speed Flex, worth around $1,500. I would say that is money well spent. 4 minis left, 1 headliner, the Sean Alexander, the 2005 NFL MVP. Mystery box tab, the replica helmets are still full of headliners, guys. Come and get those. Love that J.J. Watt in particular, Bo Jackson, Kurt Warner, Ricky Williams. Nice list of replica headliners. And then we do have the headliner package, $1849.99. 1 mini, 1 jersey, 1 rep, 1 authentic, 4 awesome autographed items for less than $1,900. Not bad for a new customer with money to spend. So we'll knock out the headliner package here for Kevin.
Yeah, we're 4 to go on that vault single.
And the vault single could be our first break. Steven, I'll ask you this before we get there. Favorite helmet item, 1 or 2? You want to choose something that you really want to see this show?
I mean, I think that Baker Mayfield Chrome Flex has got to be on the table for discussion.
Right? Look at that thing.
Absolutely beautiful. Loving the look of that lid. No doubt about it, man. Oh, I love that. I would be curious to see what orange ink would look like on that, but the white works perfectly with the chrome red.
We were talking about this earlier today. Top quarterbacks in the league. Of course, clapping cheeks. Bucks fan put Baker top 5. I was putting him 7 or 8. So, Mahomes number 1, available in the 1 and 4. Number 2 for me, Josh Allen, available in the diamonds. Number 3, Joe Burrow in the black and blue. Number 4, Lamar Jackson. I put Jalen Hurts 5. And then 6, 7, 8, I have a few guys in there. I think I put Jaden Daniels 6 personally. And then 7, 8, and 9 for me is like a virtual tie between Baker, Stafford, and Herbert. So this guy definitely is top 10.
The thing though is it's not about being just a top 5 quarterback. It's about being able to play like a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
And Baker can play like a top 5
Yeah,
quarterback.
he was
and
top
that's the
5
most
in yards
important-
and touchdowns.
And that's the most important part. Is,
Right.
Yeah, we might never ever rank him in the top 5, but if he catches hot fire in the playoffs for them, he can play like a top 5 quarterback.
Now, the most expensive helmet of the game is the Chrome. Definitely want to see that Big Show. Want to see that beautiful two-tone Brett Favre with the Iron Man. Of course, for me as a Chief fan, my favorite is the Mahomes. The Vice is in there, but there's so many options across that break page. Bob Willie got an offer from the Devils for pre-sale tickets for both days. Same seat both days for SummerSlam at MetLife. 9th row from the ring, $4,054. You should take those tickets, Bob, and get them for Ricky as a gift.
Yeah.
Ricky and Nick Johnston. Maybe Dom. Maybe we can do a top spot draw who gets it on the staff. Because we have a lot of wrestling fans here at UA. No doubt about that. So we'll do that headliner package.
Slumber at Bob's.
Slumber at Bob's house. We'll sleep over, Steven. Bob will get us all tickets and we sleep over for the SummerSlam. Alrighty, guys. Kevin Halleck. Kev, your headliner package coming up. I believe this one's a paid headliner. Or actually purchased.
Sig Club. Yeah.
So Sig Club. So Kevin got that GOAT status. Congrats, Kev. I'll do the mini and jersey first. The rep and authentic second here. Good luck, Kev. In the meantime, that vault single presumably will go off the board. I'm guessing that vault single will go down while we get this headliner package done for Kevin. Oh, perfect. Perfect way to start a Wednesday afternoon, Steven.
What do we got?
During the 3 p.m. show. It's a mooning!
All right, there we go.
Warren Moon, in your face, Kevin. I'm going to moon you, and you're going to like it. The beautiful Rave Mini, Hall of Fame 06 inscription, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, Warren Moon.
Oh, on the beautiful rave, too.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that.
I'm liking all the raves.
There's something to be said about Warren Moon. Everywhere he played, the guy was incredible.
Right.
Edmonton Eskimos, he was a 5-time Grey Cup champion, 2-time Grey Cup MVP. The Seahawks, the Oilers, the Chiefs, the Vikings, the Washington Huskies, a trendsetter, the first black quarterback inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Take the Canada yards, the USA yards, top 6 all time. Warren Moon. Nice start, Kevin Halleck, on your Rave Mini. Love that Moon. I love the Seahawk Rave. That is very, very clean.
Right. Seahawk Rave is awesome.
Where do you land on this? This has been one of the debates here on staff. Rave or Flash? What's better? Rave?
I like raves more.
No hesitation from Steven. The raves are sick.
There are definitely some sick flashes, but I like the I like the timelessness of the rave.
Right? I've never seen a bad rave, I'll put it that way. All right, the second box coming up. This is a former Defensive Player of the Year, former NFL leader in sacks. He's a Pro Football Hall of Famer, a part of the 100 Sack Club, one of the best pass rushers ever. How about Jason Taylor?
There you go.
Jason Taylor jersey. That one is JSA certified. Nice job, Kevin, on your Jason Taylor jersey.
Nice.
I love that
Very nice
one.
hit.
Jason Taylor jersey.
That's one of the teams right there that's really one of the competitive flashes.
Uh-huh.
That would definitely make the positive argument for there, but their rave is just as cool. So I'm not gonna like lose any sleep over it.
And anything Dolphins looks clean. Jersey, mini, authentic, flash, lunar.
Eclipse.
Never some bad-looking Dolphin gear right there.
That's all I'm saying.
Nice job there, Kevin. Jason Taylor on the autographed jersey. So we got the salad out, the first course. We got the appetizers out, Steven. Now we're moving on to the good stuff. I call the reps the sort of potatoes, and of course, the authentic being the, the ribeye.
The ribeye?
The whatever steak you want, the filet mignon, part of the headliner package. Now I'm hungry, even though I just ate and I shouldn't be hungry, but now I'm hungry, Steven.
When you say food like that, I don't know
Right?
I don't know what else you're gonna expect out of yourself.
Exactly right.
All right, so that vault single did close.
All right, so vault singles coming up, guys. We have the rep portion and the authentic portion of the headliner package, but then we do have the vault single on deck. Looking for a Brady flex, a Favre flex, Chrome flex, Baker Mayfield, Justin Jefferson flex, Ben Roethlisberger authentic, Jamar Chase authentic. There's a lot of good stuff in that vault break. We got 47 people watching too. A lot of eyeballs. Should be a lot of orders this afternoon at Ultimate Autographs. All right, here comes the rep. A very underrated flash. Maybe a very underrated player. Number 1 all-time in playoff passing yards per game. 2-time league MVP. It's Kurt Warner on the flash.
Oh, nice.
And he was not a system quarterback. You talk about the greatest show on turf, the best offense ever. Kurt Warner goes to the Cardinals and takes them all the way to the Super Bowl. 1-2 plays away from winning the whole thing. Beautiful helmet there, Kevin. Kurt Warner replica. On the flash, too.
Truly all you can ask for is, 1 to 2 plays away.
He's actually 1 to 2 plays away from being a 3-time Super Bowl champion.
True.
He did get the 1 championship. Vinatieri and Brady ruined the 2nd championship. And, of course, Big Ben, who's available in the vault, by the way, had one of the best throws ever. Roethlisberger to Santonio Holmes in the back of the end zone, ruining Cardinal dreams just like that, Steven. So nice hit, Kevin. It's a Kurt for a Kevin. And then we do have the authentic portion coming up here in our headliner package. Maybe a speed flex in the vault. Kind of interesting. We're talking about Kurt Warner played, Big Ben, played Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Well, Big Ben and Tom Brady could be following next, Steven, in that vault break. Also remember Kurt Warner being the quarterback for the Giants before Eli Manning took over as a starter.
That's true. That's true.
We've never had a Kurt Warner Giants item, though.
I know.
Not yet. I think he played like 9 games as a Giant, something like that.
Even like a mini or a football. Something.
All right, the authentic coming up. Authentic diamond level name in the diamond box. Let's see here, Kev. Bob is a Warner Giants mini. There you go. Of course you do, Bob. I love it. I love it.
Well, like someone's got something.
We've got one of the most beloved helmets and one of the most hated helmets at the same time, Steven.
What a double whammy.
It's the Dallas Cowboys. It's Michael Irvin.
Oh, nice.
The playmaker. More than 11,900 career receiving yards. I say this about him, too. The Cowboys were a running offense. If this guy got more looks, he would have over 15,000 receiving yards. The greatest Cowboy receiver of all time. Hall of Famer, of course. 3-time Super Bowl champion. The playmaker, Michael Irvin here in the house. Nice job, Kev. Very, very nice on the Irvin. I'll keep this one out for now, Steven. I'm not sure if this will make the final video. Probably not. We'll keep it out for now, though. Am I Blueberry because I'm wearing a blue shirt? Thank you, Ronnie. That is super nice. Is the Favre helmet still available? Thank you. Yes, it is. Great headliner package, says Ty Percival. I couldn't agree more. No doubt a terrific headliner package here for Kevin Halleck. Got a little bit of everything. Got a quarterback, 2 quarterbacks, a defensive guy, and a Hall of Fame receiver in Michael Irvin. I mean, they are great. The headliner packages are really good. No doubt about that. All right, Red Zone Vault coming up. Red Zone, if I could type here, Vault single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. We got Eric and Derek, Jeff, Jesse, and Steven. So Jeff looking for number 12. Thank you, Jeff.
Number 12.
We'll get 12 off the ticker here in the vault. Earlier, he went with 4 and 10 for Favre and Love, who are both in the series. Now 12 for Rodgers.
Got to cover all the bases.
Got to get his backer quarterbacks.
15 next.
15 next. We'll see. 12. I guess Matt Flynn was 10, which is what Jordan Love was. 15 being Bart Starr, of course. I think Magic Mike was 9. Mikowski. Magic Mike. Lynn Dickey was 12 also. I always say take the Lynn Dickey, pretend it's a Rodgers. Look at this beautiful auto of Aaron Rodgers, right? Don't do that, by the way.
Do you have the Michael? Oh, you keep it on the desk.
I'm going to keep it up for now, yeah. We'll see how long he survives. We'll keep the Michael Irvin on the desk for now. So 7 is the dice roll. 7 clicks coming up. Good luck, guys, here in the vault. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Stephen Plecky in those Packer spots. The Bear fan, of course. That's how it always works out. Jeff August, you've got the NFC South. Jesse Marhofer, NFC East. Jesse's got the NFC West. Stephen, AFC North. Jeff, AFC South. Derek, he's got the GOAT spot. Tom Brady, Salute to Service Speed Flex. And Eric, lastly, in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. We got box 12 coming up. 12 out of 30 in the vault. Bunch of flexes left, Steven. Bunch of headliners left in what is a loaded, and I mean loaded, vault series. Here's a really good headliner. Here's a really good headliner. Some say the best receiver in the game. It's Mr. Triple Crown. Jamar Chase on the Salute to Service. Beautiful orange ink, beautiful looking auto. The Salute to Service, the Beckett QR code on the back. That is the AFC North. It is Stephen Plecky. Triple Crown, most receiving yards, most receiving touchdowns, and most catches last year. Full-size authentic for Jamar Chase.
Go. That's a nice win right there.
Yeah, very nice, Mr. Plecky. Very, very nice indeed, Stephen. Jamar Chase. Great hit. Congrats, Steve, says Ronnie and Sulaco. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Could not agree more. Hooday, says Tripod Todd. Tripod Todd found himself in a very interesting spot today, Stephen. He's a diehard Bengal fan. He won the Triple Amalu Steelers Speed Flex.
There you go.
So could be good trade bait for him or a very nice PC item of the rival team, that Polamalu Flex. Thanks, says Steven. You're welcome, Steven. You are very welcome. Maybe the key for Stephen Plecky is playing a show that you're in, Steven. 2 Stevens here in the same show, right?
You never know, man. You never know.
Everyone's got their juju and their mojo. I mean, his autographs only keep getting better and better, says Bob. Or at least I say. Bob says a new autograph for Chase. It's quite the pickle, says Tripod Todd. I would say having a incredible Salute to Service Speed Flex. Maybe the best military helmet I've seen, Steven, for the Polamalu that we have in front of us here, pulled in the old vault. I would say a good problem to have.
Yeah, right.
A good problem to have here in the break room.
We're getting close on that practice squad double. We're 2 to go on that one.
So that one is perhaps on deck. I'm guessing more vaults in the hole. We are cruising on that break page. And actually just a single, so that was it. I thought it was a double in my head. Just a single, guys. So let's run back the vault break. Did get an awesome headliner, but not one of those insanely customized speed flexes, Steven. Those are still very much available. The customized speed flexes, I do recommend highly here in the break room. So let's see, what's the closest breaks? I'm guessing practice squad, although that next vault double's moving. 4 to go in the vault double. You guys can look together. 2 to go in that practice squad double, and only 2 to go in the 1 and 4 double. So double up options still really available in the vault. Definitely would love to see. How about the NFC South double up? Drew Brees and Baker Mayfield.
Right.
Those two helmets combined worth over $2,000 for less than $200. We can still double up. Speaking of value, the Brett Favre customized speed flex and the Justin Jefferson Winter Warrior speed flex, those are probably closer to $3,000, give or take, in value for less than $200 in the NFC North double up. Alex and I were talking about this earlier. I got some of the best quarterbacks of all time in this series. Brett Favre, Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, arguably 4 top 10 quarterbacks of all time. A really good collection list for the guys that want to get the top 10 QBs ever.
That's true.
So a lot of goodies, guys. Come and get those quarterbacks. We also have the 3 best receivers in the league. 1 down, 2 to go. Jamar Chase pulled. Jay Jettas and CeeDee Lamb still available in that vault. We are getting close there, guys. 4 to go in that double. The practice squad double, which we mentioned, is still loaded. A lot of Hall of Famers on authentic helmets. Tim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Kurt Warner. Future Hall of Famers, A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, George Kittle. We do have that Manning Mini, the Bo Jackson, the Megatron. That vault is loaded. So keep those orders coming. I'm guessing vault and practice squad probably going to be the next 2 breaks. 1 to go now in that practice squad double. 1 lone spot to go. Come and get those spots, folks. Let's practice here in the break room. They say practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect for
Not
sure.
wrong there. You said 1 to go.
So get your spots. Todd, did you get my email? Says Bradley. So I'm guessing that Bradley, as a Steeler fan, has an offer for Todd. And Todd will check on that email. So involving that Troy Polamalu helmet, I presume, Steven, right?
You got to inquire.
That's the presumptive measure. Someone buy them last 2 spots, 1 old, 1 new double. Is Chuck in that break?
Yeah,
in that
Chuck's
1 and 4?
In the 1 and 4?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Chuck
yes,
is
he
in.
Yep.
So he wants some company. I mean, arguably the best helmet in the room is in that 1 and 4. And it could come out in the very first box.
Yep. Very possible.
That Patrick Mahomes Vices very much lurking in the can't miss 1 and 4 guys. Lurking. So come and get that patty here tonight. Is that vault, Steven?
It's the vault. Yes, sir. 3 to go on that double.
All right. So the vault, the vault actually could happen first.
Actually, I think the practice squad closed. They had
Practice
2 orders.
squad closed?
I believe so. If you
It
check the
did
break
close,
page.
yes.
Cool. Sounds good.
It did close.
They had 2 orders at the exact same time.
Makes sense.
Thankfully, they were for different
Right?
breaks. Oop, okay.
Practice squad double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Let's practice here.
Where's our practice squad?
Let's practice.
The double. There we go.
So, by the way, more offers coming in, Adam, for Tripod Todd Reese. So, offers galore coming in. Obviously, he's got that awesome lid. You have a helmet like that, like this one, Steven? You get trade offers.
Right.
With the soldier on the back on that Polamalu lid.
All right, that's ready for your comment.
Thank you, sir. Corby Vankaman. Welcome, Corby. Michael Convey. New customer, Danielle Patterson. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Kevin Halleck, Robert Coleman, Charles Quint, Patty Spencer, and Donnie Henry in here. So need 2 box numbers for the practice squad.
That box count can't be right for the practice squad.
Is that not right?
I mean, it says this is our 4th trick play double.
It could be right if we haven't done anything else. That would be 8 boxes.
Yeah, but it says out of 35. But
Out
then
of 35.
Then it says 3 singles.
We've done 3
Or
singles.
2 singles. So okay, never mind. It
is right?
I didn't realize it was out of 35.
Yeah, it is
Threw
out of 35.
30.
Yep.
Never mind. Disregard anything I just said. But in the meantime, I think we're one to go on that.
All right, Donnie Henry says 2 and 3.
Okay, 2 and 3.
And then he said 3 and 4. 2's not there, so 3 and 4 are good. So it'll be 3 and 4.
All right, so we're one to go on that double too, ladies and gentlemen. One to go
The vault?
on the vault double, yes.
Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
So 3 and 4, I will get those here.
And 7 times for our spots. Good luck, folks. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Patty Spencer has the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South, we got Charles Quint, Donnie Henry, the NFC East, Daniel Patterson, the NFC West, Kevin Halleck, AFC North. We got Robert Coleman, AFC South, Corby Vankeman, AFC East, and Michael Convey in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. We got box 3 to kick us off here. Then we got box 4. This practice squad is out of 35 boxes. We are talking about practice here in the break room. Practice squad. All right, let me get that saved, and let's see what we got here. 8 authentics in the final 27 boxes, Steven. It's a pretty good ratio, if you ask me.
I would say so, right?
8 authentic photo headliners, to be exact. Ooh, it's a clean helmet. It's a clean helmet. Here's one of them. The beautiful Kurt Warner Amp Authentic.
Nice.
The 2-time league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP, most passing yards ever per game in the playoffs. One of the all-time greats, Kurt Warner. Very, very nice. Very, very nice indeed. So nice lid there in the NFC West. That would be new customer Danielle Patterson.
Nice.
What a
There you
start
go.
with the Kurt Warner.
Authentic.
Yeah, the amp.
The only spot, right?
Yeah, one
100
spot.
bones, 98 bones, not bad.
Not bad at all. And that is what we call money well spent here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Kurt Warner in the house.
Mr. Saving knows when the, he knows when he sees a good opportunity. Closing
Right.
out that vault double.
Exactly right. And I put the Warner here up top. A beautiful lid. And we got one more to go in this practice squad. And then vault double is on deck. Keep those orders coming, guys. I like that closer magic says.
That's Al.
Lazy me today.
That's Al.
Okay.
That's
yeah,
out.
get that closer spot, my man. It could be beneficial. This time we have a mini helmet, looks like. Got a mini helmet on the way. Let's rave. Patty Spencer is Jim McMahon.
Oh, nice.
The only Bear quarterback to win a Super Bowl as a starter. A really good quarterback. Some say, Steven, if not for injuries, could have been a dynasty for the Bears because injuries hurt the team. The next couple of years, there was only one Super Bowl win. I think injuries hurt this guy, period, because this is one of the best college quarterbacks ever. Had more than 30 college records when he got done playing college football. A college Hall of Famer and a Chicago legend, Jim McMahon, on that beautiful rave for Patty.
And it kind of just goes to show you still, right? Like, even if the era was running, the quarterback still mattered tremendously to your team.
Leadership.
Leadership,
It is
absolutely.
important.
Yep.
It is definitely important, Steven.
And obviously, it did not help the Bears going down the line.
No, agreed. So nice hit, Patty. We'll get that Jim McMahon written up. And we got a vault coming up next. Vault double is on deck here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. The customer's doing it big today. The customer's doing it big as always, Steven. Can't stop these guys. They are hashtag winners.
The Bo Nix is not in the diamond there, Lazy. He is not
No,
in
the
the
Bo
diamond.
Nix got pulled. We have something better, though, at least name-wise and value-wise. Josh Allen on a speed flex. I know that Bo Nix looks insane. with a JA-17. Very much left in the diamonds. The league MVP. Vault double coming up next. Vault double. Go ahead and drop me if I could type here. 2 box numbers. Jeff August, Charles Quint, Jesse Melhofer, Raymond Harden, Scott Deans, and Al Saving. So who's got the magic number here? Ultimate Autographs live break room. Raymond says 5. Thank you, Raymond.
5 is one of them.
5 is 1. This is a double box break. We do need a second number, guys. This is a double box break. So need one more number for the double. And then I see Wheel was from Al ahead of Jeff, who had 1. So Wheel actually is before 1, though, Steven.
Right, so 5 and then 2 beside it.
5 in the wheel. So I'll pull up our 1 to 35 wheel. Let's see here. All right, looks like... Actually, it's our 1 to 30, right? This is out of 30, Steven?
30, yep.
It is on 30. The closest is 29. So we'll do 29 here.
5 and 29.
Yes, 5 and 29. Awesome. There you go. Good luck, guys. Boxes 5 and 29 coming up here in the vault double. All right, we got 4, 5, 6, and 7. Raymond's got the NFC North. Jeff has the NFC South and the NFC East. Scott, NFC West. Charles, AFC North. Al, AFC South. Jason, AFC East. And then Scott in the AFC West. All right, here we go. Box 5 coming up. 5 out of 30. Could we be flexing here? Perhaps. Called out by Raymond. I do see a nice visor, Steven.
That's always a good sign.
Which is always a good sign. Oh, boy. Inside box 5 is box 5, number 4, Brett Favre.
Oh, there we go.
The custom Iron Man
Ooh.
two-tone Packers Speed Flex. Box number mojo.
He got it in
Raymond
there.
called box 5. He got the NFC North, and he got one of the best quarterbacks ever. 3-time league MVP. Only got to win 3 straight MVPs as a quarterback. Beautiful, beautiful speed flex. One of the best QBs ever. The most consecutive starts. 4th all-time in pass yards and passing touchdowns. Hit of this show so far. Great job, Raymond. Brett Favre.
Beautiful, beautiful hit, man. Great box color mojo on there as well.
Uh-huh.
I know he wasn't able to get his the number 10 in, but man, I wonder if that would have led to
Well,
a
number
win,
5 worked out.
Number 5 is great.
No, says Jeff. The Packer fan will not get this Favre. Sorry, Jeff, says Michael, his buddy, consoling him. Wow, that thing is nice, says Al. Yes, it is.
Troy from the last
We could
show?
put Troy away. Yeah, that was the last show. We do have a top hit of the show, and we do have a guaranteed hit video because this one is going in the video, no doubt. Brett Favre on the flex. What a start. What a start in that vault double. Raymond looking for Justin Jefferson next, Steven. Wants a double up here with the J Jettas.
Quite the gift, right?
The Winter Warrior flex still available. Very possible. Very possible in here. All right, box 29. This one was picked by the wheel. 2-9 coming up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I think another authentic coming up. All right, so we do have at least something for Jeff. I know it's not going to make the pain go away as a Favre fan, but he is getting a Super Bowl champion inscribed authentic of big play Darius Slay.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The 6-time Pro Bowl corner, now a Steeler. This is on the Eagle helmet, though, Jeff. Darius Slay.
Hey, I don't know what I can say to Jeff. You know, it's one of those situations, but a win is a win.
Yes, 100%. That's fire, says Raymond. Yes, it is, my man. Great job on the Favre. And then nice hit as well on the Darius Slay for Jeff August. So that vault series is pretty amazing, as you guys are witnessing firsthand. A pretty amazing vault series, to say the least, Steven.
Right, 100%.
So I would recommend running this back. Want some more vaults tonight? Let's see where the next vault is sitting. We are 7 to go in the double, 7 to go in the quad, and 7 to go in the single. Jeff
He
is
really
out
was-
there shooting
I
shots.
knew it as soon as he said that. I'm like, he's going to take a shot.
Raymond, do you really
really
like Slay? Oh,
Yeah, I knew a shot.
I mean, he's gonna shoot.
Yeah, I knew.
Raymond's like, well, I'm the biggest Eagle fan of all time. Darius Slay went to the same high school as me. No,
Hey, man.
I don't.
If there's a path, there's a path. You know what I'm
Right?
saying?
Hey, shooters shoot. Shooters shoot, and Jeff is.
I know Jeff has a collection too that might be able to sway things in his favor.
Jeff is throwing up a full court prayer, Steven. That's
Yeah.
what he's doing. Our guy Jeff.
I mean, if anything, you might be able to negotiate a deal.
All right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's
a
right,
fact.
Ryan.
That's a fact.
What's Raymond's team, Raymond? What's your squad, brother? Do you have a squad you particularly like? Let us know.
Raymond, you an
Raymond,
Eagles
are you an
fan?
Eagle fan? I don't know about Raymond being an Eagle fan, but Jeff is like wishing into existence.
Again, it's just got to start somewhere, you know? It doesn't have to necessarily be because of this or that, but you just got to have a meeting.
All right,
Via electronic mail, you know?
gotta offer up something. All right, we'll get this Darius Slay put back in the box. We'll put that Favre back front and center. Awesome speed flex here tonight. And Adam, we're not saying he's a Eagle
who you
fan.
like
Just
for
to
the
clarify, we're saying that he would have to be the biggest Eagle fan ever
To make that deal.
consider that trade.
But there goes Jay August. Hey, Raymond, who you like for
Yeah.
the Favre? Like, hey, let's get a price out there.
Raymond's going to have some offers for this one. I'll put it that way. He will have some offers for that Brett Favre speed flex
Jeff
here.
just wants to be like the Cubs. He just wants to wrap his head around what the price is going to be for the Favre.
What's it going to take, he says?
What's it going to take? Exactly.
What's it going to take here in the UA live break room? Come on. Helmet.
Chief fan.
Oh!
That's a high floor.
Well, that's... I was going to say...
There's stuff. There's stuff.
Mahomes, but that would be obviously worth more than the Favre.
Kittle. Oh, no. Kelsey, sorry. Kelsey.
Kelsey?
Have we ever had a Kelsey Gonzalez dual sign?
No, we should, though.
We should,
That'd
though,
be
right?
sick.
We should.
That would be sick. Here's that Brett Favre helmet we're talking
that
about.
kind of feels like the equivalent for me. Like if there was a custom Chief Kelsey Gonzalez speed flex.
Now, when your luck is going, you got to get back in the break room.
Yeah, you gotta take shots.
I know there's a pairing out there in the 1 and 4, but Raymond's a Chief fan, and we do have the greatest Chief of all time, Patrick Mahomes, on a Vices Black Authentic with the red face mask and the beautiful white visor there. Patrick Mahomes has said in the offseason, Steven, that the passing attack will be back. Healthy Rashid Rice this year. Knock on wood. I don't know if this is wood or not, but healthy Hollywood
What year
Brown.
did you get hurt? What week was it? It was early on.
It was
right?
like week 3, Steven.
Okay, yeah.
Rashid Rice got hurt. We do have also, the Chiefs have, of course, determined Travis Kelce coming back and ear to Xavier Worthy. They drafted offensive line in the draft with their first round pick.
Makes sense.
I'm expecting an MVP Mahomes season. The last time Mahomes lost in the playoffs, Steven, against your boy Joe Burrow and the Bengals, he lost in the playoffs. He lost Tyreek Hill. Everyone questioned him. The next year, he broke the single season mark for passing and rushing yards combined by a quarterback without Tyreek Hill. That was also his last MVP that year. Also
So he
won
just
the
needs to
Super
be
Bowl.
provoked. That's what you're
So
saying.
he's provoked. Mahomes will be dominant this year. Let's get that Mahomes in that 1 and 4 with all those headliners still available. What Mahomes is doing, he is chasing the GOAT, Tom Brady. Now, he pulled the Favre. But there is a Tom Brady Speed Flex still in this vault. That's a $3,000+ helmet in value. We have Ben Roethlisberger still out there. The Jetta's Winter Warrior, the Breeze Flash, the Baker Mayfield Chrome, CD Lamb Authentic, the Marshall Faulk and Jordan Love full-size lids. That vault series is still absolutely loaded, by the way. Absolutely loaded. And a lot of trade offers coming in here for Raymond and Todd as well, winners of the Polamalu, and now the Brett Favre Speed Flex. So, Tiny saying, anyone interested in a Penix? Maybe Craig Crenshaw. Charles Nelson, big time Falcon fan, right? So, 36 of you guys watching right now. What are we doing next, folks? What are we knocking out next here in the Ultimate Autographs live break room? I want to see, let this sink in. We currently have in our break room, Steven, in my opinion, all due respect to the great Lamar Jackson, who, by the way, is 100% in that conversation. If you want to put Lamar top 3, you definitely can. But I think we have the 3 best quarterbacks in the game right now. Mahomes in that 1 and 4. One spot to go on that break, by the way. In my opinion, the second best quarterback in the game, Josh Allen, the MVP, in the diamonds on the Salute to Service Authentic. And then the third best quarterback in the league, Joe Burrow, on that alternate Bengal Authentic in the black and blue. We also have some of the best quarterbacks ever. Keep this in mind. Quarterbacks are the most expensive autograph and memorabilia. Number 1 all-time in pass yards, passing touchdowns, Tom Brady in the vault. Number 2 all-time in those categories, Drew Brees.
Right.
Ben Roethlisberger, top 5 or 6 in a lot of categories. One of the best quarterbacks ever as well, left in that vault. His hometown is like 30 miles from me where he played high school football, says Raymond. Who are you talking about, Raymond? Are you talking about
Darius Slay?
Darius Slay?
That was predicted.
Or
That might have been predicted.
I probably won't trade Polamalu for those, Adam. Looking for Saints, Falcons, Chargers, and Packers for my quest for 32. Trap out one of Drew Brees or a Justin Herbert for Troy, says Scott Deans. So offers coming in hot here this afternoon. My Barcelona game finished 3-all, Steven. There's a second leg next week. So it's 2 games. Whoever scores the most goals over 2 games.
Did you just do a, what's it called? A future?
What?
Did you?
Oh, I didn't. No.
Oh, I
Future bet?
I thought you said the first half was done.
Well, the first half of the series is done.
Oh, okay.
They played 2 games.
Fair enough. Did they come back and win?
No, they tied 3-3.
Oh, God.
They were down 2-0, then they were down 3-2, then they tied it 3-3.
Just let me know when they advance on aggregate.
They will next week, Steven. It'll be next Tuesday.
There it is.
Next Tuesday, they'll advance on aggregate. So 71.5% possession, 19-7 shots.
How's aggregate defined? Is that goal scored?
Most total goals. So if they tie, they could go to extra time in theory. I think they removed.
Are they tied on aggregate right now?
Yeah.
So basically the next game, the win.
Yeah.
So what if they're tied after 90? Are they going to go to?
I think they changed the rules that they go to extra time. It used to be a away goal tiebreaker, but I think they changed it.
Yeah, let someone score a goal.
Yeah,
Let someone
right.
score a goal for the win.
But 19-7 shot attempts, 9-3 on goal. Inter Milan had 3 shots on goal. They all went in.
That a boy.
So,
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
That's all you got to do.
I don't like it personally, but it's actually a big sports day today. I'm a LeBron fan, a Curry fan, a Messi fan. They all play tonight in big games, Steven.
Yes, they do.
So should be fun today. So are we running this back, guys? Are we getting that 1 and 4 done? It's the second to last.
It's 1 to go.
Pairing in the 1 and 4. Again, $3,000 Mahomes helmet, give or take in value, for even $393 in a double, Steven. That is some really, really good odds.
Mm-hmm.
I like the photo you just had pulled up.
Well, to be honest, yes.
That'd be awesome.
I would wait a year or 2 if you wanted to just come here as a free agent.
We're not inviting Tyrese Halliburton's dad, though, Steven. He's not allowed near the UC. We just won't let him in the game.
No, we should just let him get punched. Someone should just punch this man. I don't know what he thinks he's doing.
Let's see. Justin Winters jumping in.
Yep, he's getting into the practice squad.
Scott Dean's a Scott in that 1 and 4.
Also, it's first time. Yes, Scott is in there. It's his first order with us. So, Justin, welcome.
Justin, let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs, my man. Justin Winters here in the house. Do you like the season winter, or are you more of a Jeff August guy? I don't know, Steven. I'm not sure. You'll have to let us know.
On that front, I would lean towards August.
Ooh, on that front. Very nice. And Scott Dean said, enough's enough. Let's get
done.
that 1 and 4.
We're done. We're done with this.
All right, 1 and 4 double coming up.
So this is the last pairing that I'll be putting up.
Yes. Drop me 1 box number from the old and 1 from the new. The good old 1 in 4 here in the break room. Mahomes could come out in the very first box, Steven. All those guys waiting could live to regret it if Mahomes comes out here, right?
It's happened
Way
far
too many
more
times.
than you would think, right?
Way too many times. I always say if there's something good in the break room that you like that's left,
Go get it.
just go get it.
Yeah.
Just go get it. Simple as that.
Don't mess around.
Just go get it. So keep it rolling, folks. So here's that break. Austin Stanky, new guy as of last night. Charles Quint, Alaska's finest.
Austin Stanky, he's been here since
Was he?
Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
So maybe the order rolls.
So I noticed him new last night.
Fair,
That's
yeah,
great.
he was new to you last night, yeah.
He was in here having fun last night.
That's the important part.
Charles Quint and Scott Dean's also in this break. We got Alaska's finest and San Francisco 49er legendary fan Scott Dean's in here. So let me know, guys, on those box numbers. It is 1 through 36 in the new 1 and 4, and the old 1 and 4 looks like we have 9 and 20. So once I pull up the wheel, box numbers will be closed. Oh, they have this random wheel here. I don't like the random wheel.
When the numbers are randomized?
Like, yeah, they're not like right next to each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me, Steven. That bugs me.
Everyone's different.
Everyone's different. I'm going to go to this one, 1 to 36 wheel. All right, I've not heard on numbers. I'm going to spin the wheel. Wheel is up, and we are spinning. This is for the new one. Then I'll put the other 2 numbers in my picker wheel.
So 7.
7 on the new 1 and 4.
This is the old one right here, right?
Yes. So 7, and then looks like we have 9 or 20 here. 9, 20. Let's spin 1 here. All right, number 20, Steven, in the old.
All right, that's your new one right there.
Right?
Well, at least we're getting Cat or Timu on the...
All right. So
20.
we'll get 20. We'll get these guys randomized now for our 1 and 4 break. And then maybe more 1 and 4, maybe some more vault, maybe some practice squad. Get those orders going, guys. Coming up on the 4 o'clock hour. We'll be here till about 5. If it's busy, could be 5:30, 5:40. But we'll be here for at least about another hour or so. You'll be back actually at 6 as well.
Yes, I will be. Yep.
With Dom tonight. He does leave for his trip tomorrow, but not tonight. Dom is here tonight. Austin's got that football spot, looking for that Mahomes Vices here. Scott Dean's in the basketball and baseball spot, and Charles Quint in the everything else spot. All right, I'm going to do the old one first. Number 20 here. Old one first in the can't miss pairing. Good luck, folks. Let's have some fun. All right, here's the beautiful hockey hit. And it's Timo Solani. And look at this beautiful hockey jersey. The hockey sweater, as we call it. Charles Quint was calling for this. In the everything else section,
Ooh, the Mighty Duck.
it's the beautiful Anaheim Duck jersey.
Oh, nice.
Very, very nice. Anaheim on the front. Kind of looks like a Hornets jersey when it comes to NBA.
Like a Hornets hockey jersey.
Right? Very, very clean right there. Charles Quint.
Oh, Charles.
You know, it is cold in Alaska. A lot of ice in Alaska. Kind of fitting that Charles gets a hockey hit, if you ask me, Steven.
That's fair.
Now, that is very, very fitting. Hockey superstar, former All-Star, former Stanley Cup winner, a Hockey Hall of Famer, of course. Very nice for Charles Quint.
There you go, Charles. Nice win there, man.
So we do have the Karl Anthony Towns autographed basketball in the last box. And then everything is available still in the new series without any headliners being gone, Steven. So I would recommend running this back. I always say the hockey jerseys look the coolest.
I love the
They
hockey
look
jerseys.
amazing.
Yes. Nice sweater.
Uh-huh. Very nice for Charles. Very, very nice indeed. All right, I'll get this jersey folded up. And then we have the first box in the new set here for the 1 and 4. First box in the new set. We have this little run we do Wednesday afternoon. It's usually like Wednesday, 1 and 4 Wednesdays.
Okay.
Has not taken off yet. But I think we're on the premises here, Steven. The precipice, excuse me. With, you know, we get that pairing done, these guys will
they'll play.
will definitely want to attack. I mean, the Mahomes Vices could be the very first box, Steven.
That's true.
That is not something I would wait around for.
Again, it's happening way too much.
Way too much.
And I'm here less and less in this room, so that's the problem with that. It happens a lot.
7's coming up in the new one, the first box in the new set. Lucky number 7. This is Steven's favorite number.
What we got in there?
Let's see what we got here for number 7. We've got ourselves a basketball. Now, autographed basketball coming up here, Steven.
Is that Hakeem?
It is Hakeem Olajuwon.
Nice.
Hakeem Olajuwon on the autographed basketball. One of the best centers of all time. Hakeem the Dream with that Beckett QR code. Had that beautiful Hakeem Dream Shake. Beautiful hit there, basketball spot. Scott Dean's Hakeem Olajuwon. One of the best, like, offense and defensive guys. Some say the best defensive center ever.
Right.
12-time All-Star, 2-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, a league MVP, 5-time NBA All-Defensive First Team, 4-time NBA All-Defensive Second Team.
And a very warranted number 1 overall pick for that draft he was in.
Yeah, the Jordan draft.
The Jordan draft, you know, you can sit there and be like, the Rockets, they messed up. They did not mess up on their draft pick. Hakeem is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
3.1 blocks per game for his career.
Yeah, just insane.
That is insane.
I'm pretty sure, let me see, the blocks all time was, I'm pretty sure the Hakeem's up by
I was thinking the same
a
thing.
stealthy amount.
Most blocks all time.
He's only 600 ahead of Dikembe Mutombo, RIP. But I mean, either way, just a staggering amount of blocks.
And by
him.
the way, Kareem is 3rd. He's also in the series, in case you're wondering.
Another guy, 4th, Artis Gilmore. He could be a hidden name in the series.
Could be. Look at David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Shaq, Robert Parrish could be a hidden name.
Rollins.
Alonzo Mourning could be a hidden name, Steven. Ben Wallace.
Better got Ben, yeah, I was going to say.
Marcus Camby had a lot of blocks. Shout out to Marcus Camby, Steven.
He's out there. Good for Pau Gasol. Nearly 2,000 blocks.
Not bad. Brooke Lopez is higher than expected.
Is that Theo Ratliff?
The former Sixer?
The former Theophilus Curtis Ratliff?
Kevin Garnett's in that series too, by
Three-time
the
block
way.
champion.
So
Good
Jermaine
for him.
O'Neal's up there. Elton Brand, former Bull. Little blast from the past here. Rudy Gobert,
Is
32.
that the Josh Smith? He just passed Josh Smith?
Not
yes,
bad.
he just passed Jay Smooth. No
Not
way.
bad. Not bad at all. The
No
all-time
way.
blocks list. It starts with Hakeem Olajuwon. I don't know if that record will ever get broken. Wemby's got to stay healthy, which is a big if, Steven. That's the only I can think of in today's game that would have a chance.
Giannis has just over 1,000.
Yeah, Giannis is not going to get there.
Well, I'm not. I know. I wasn't. I was just kind of giving a reference.
Like current guys that could maybe make a run at it, right? So
I'm trying to find Victor Wembanyama.
JaVale McGee has over 1,200, Steven.
JaVale McGee is over 1,200. Wow.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Kudos to him.
So there you
Well,
go.
Wemby needs to not miss seasons. So.
Taj Gibson, 964.
That boy Taj.
That's pretty good.
He's played more games.
Yeah. So nice basketball, Scott Deans. I would say let's run back this 1 and 4. I would say it's a given. Our last pairing in the 1 and 4, then the brand new series all by its lonesome.
He's at Victor Wembanyama's at 430 career blocks.
That's actually really good. How many games has he played? Like 100?
117.
Yeah.
It's pretty staggering. Yeah.
It's almost 4 a game.
He's
Over 3.
He's at
3.6?
3.87 for his career.
3.7. Okay.
His rookie year averaged 3.8, 3.6. This year he's actually averaging more, but they shut him down halfway through the year. Spot, so he would have had more blocks, believe it or not.
But the problem to break Hakeem's record is he's got to stay healthy. He can't be playing 40, 50 games a season, Steven.
No.
He's got to play 82 for 10, 15 years to break that record.
So what was his numbers? Like 3,800, 3,850, I'm going to just say. Minus 430. I'm going to divide this by 15 just for,
Yeah.
It's 228 blocks a season.
Yeah.
Averaging over 15 years to tie that.
So he's got to average almost 3 a season.
Yeah, and then
'Cause
divide
80
that by...
times 3 is 240.
It's 2.78.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
I could see him averaging 2.78. I can't see him playing 82 games for that many years in a row.
Yeah, it's...
that's the tricky part.
The moving. When you're that tall and you get that old, the moving gets really tough.
That's
But
the
if you're
tough
just
part
like,
of
hey,
it.
Victor, can you just roam that area?
Right?
Like if they just kind of like scheme the defense for him to roam, he might. He has the tools. I'll just say it like that.
Yeah.
He has the tools to do it. I don't know if it's going to happen.
I'm going to go with the guy that is over 3,000.
That's fair.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah.
So, guys, let's run back that 1 and 4. Hakeem Olajuwon, our first headliner off the board. Actually, Hakeem Olajuwon.
He was a secondary hit.
Secondary headliner. So, all the photo headliners, guys, are still left in that 1 and 4. And we have that beautiful Mahomes. Look at that Brett Favre. Woo. You're going to watch that new Favre documentary?
Well, what's it supposed to be on?
It's on Netflix, and as Packer fans are calling it, a Brett Favre hit piece, Steven.
What do you mean hit piece?
Like they're saying it's going to be, like it's very negative towards him. It actually looks at his incidents with the Jets reporter.
That's what I figured the hit piece was referencing.
It looks at, obviously his more recent case. A lot of Packer fans are mad about it. I actually texted Dom
that makes me so
the
happy.
link to it.
Makes me so happy.
Right? And what did Dom say? Let me see what Dom's quote was. Not a good look, LOL, from Dom Pellegrini.
No.
Now, this guy on the field, though, he was a heck of a look. Actually, I saw it from Adam Schefter. Adam Schefter tweeted about the documentary. About 90% of comments responding to Adam Schefter were saying, this is terrible. Let us enjoy Brett Favre. And, I don't necessarily agree with it, but it tells you how a lot of Favre and Packer fans feel like, Steven.
Right.
So it does look like to be a really good documentary. It'll actually only make him more famous, Steven. It'll only raise the autograph value even more, Brett Favre.
Right.
Because, the people that like Brett Favre, I'll be honest with you. In Green Bay, he's like a god. There's no telling him Brett Favre is not amazing.
I think it's just fair to say, like, hey.
And that's it right there.
I think it's just fair to say, like, you could separate your off-field actions from your on-field performance,
So, beautiful speed flex. A guy that has had minimal to no off-field issues and some great on-field performances, Patrick Mahomes. And then there you go, Steven.
Brett Favre ultimately destroyed my life. There we go.
So Mahomes, I would say, is like Brett Favre refined. That's the best way to put it.
He's Brett Favre behaved.
Brett Favre behaved on and off the field. Because on the field, Mahomes reads coverage. He's a smarter player. He plays the position as quarterback. He has moments where he just slings it, but he usually knows when to reel himself back a little bit when he needs to. So he's like the perfect version of Brett Favre. Brett Favre with a brain on the field, right? Because Brett Favre famously didn't know nickel coverage, Steven. Didn't know what it was. He just went out there and played football. Mahomes does know the coverage. That's a beautiful Mahomes vices. Let's see it, Raymond. Let's see that Mahomes.
Well, I gotta be on Twitter more. I just learning a lot about a lot of different deals.
Yeah, a lot's going on.
Oh,
Adam
Browns got
Schefter.
Deontay Johnson? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Adam Schefter's all over it,
He's
Steven.
all over it.
If there's a deal, he's in there.
I didn't know George Kittle got extended.
That I did know. We talked about that earlier today. George Kittle getting extended. Would you have that Rave helmet as well in the diamonds of George Kittle? So, guys, everything is left on this graphic in the 1 and 4. 35 boxes left, Steven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 in 35 chance at a photoed headliner.
Well, I didn't know the Vikings traded for Sam Howell.
They did.
That's
yeah.
not.
Gotta have a backup.
That's actually not bad. I kind of like
8,
that.
9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 24 and 35 chance at a headliner, Steven, in the 1 and 4. Those ratios are loaded. The vault, we've done what? We've not done a quad yet in the vault?
No, we have not.
So 6 boxes out of the double box breaks and 1 in the single. So we are at 23 vault boxes left in this series. 23 vault boxes left. That includes the Baker Mayfield Speed Flex, the CeeDee Lamb Authentic, the Marshall Faulk Full-Size Rep, the Drew Brees Flash, the Big Ben Roethlisberger Extremely Rare Autograph, Authentic, the Jordan Love Rep, the Justin Jefferson Winter Warrior, the Tom Brady Speed Flex, 8 in 23 chance at a photoed headliner, better than a 1 in 3. We have 4 vault keys, making it 12 and 23 with the vault keys. You added Michael Vick, Terrell Suggs, and Tim Brown. It's a 15 and 23 chance at a photoed headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key. A lot of double up options. You can double up Baker Mayfield, Drew Brees, a 1 spot, less than $200, more than $2,000 in value with the NFC South. So awesome get right there. You can still double up Justin Jefferson, Jordan Love in the NFC North. And who needs a double up when you got Brady? $3,000 helmet on that beautiful Patriot STS. For the guys with the big money, I would definitely recommend the Vault, the 1 in 4, or of course, this Diamond Series with the Allen Flex, the Amon-Ra St. Brown Flex, all authentics, Donald, Kittle, Taylor, A.J. Brown, and Warren Moon. 7 headliners and 14 boxes. You got to play the Vault, the 1 in 4, the Diamonds, if you got big bucks to spend. For the guys with a little bit less money, got a pretty good recommendation for you guys. That would be the practice squad, guys. 5 to go in that single. A lot of authentic lids still out there. Tim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis. There's that George Kittle, by the way, Mr. Extension himself.
Right.
Terrell Davis on that beautiful Bronco authentic. A.J. Brown, one of the best receivers in the league. Very popular for Eagle fans. The Kelly Green. We did pull the Kurt Warner. That one came off the board. Whenever you want to get that, Steven. No rush, just before we both forget.
No, that's true.
Practice squad. Emmitt Smith football. Mike Evans, authentic still left. Manning mini. Bo Jackson. Yes, sir. And then Calvin Johnson jersey. So a lot of goodies left in that practice squad, guys. And for the Niner fans, jerseys. 9 boxes left. We do have that Steve Young jersey left.
Ooh.
So Champ Bailey, Bijan Robinson, and Dick Butkus as well. Available in those jersey series.
I am curious as to what the other names are.
Right?
It's can't miss.
It's called Can't Miss.
You know they're going to be good.
It's big names. $42 for a Steve Young jersey. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. So 415, guys. I'll put this in the chat. What would you guys like to break next here at Ultimate Autographs? 415. We do have a Chase Wheel Spin the Vault, which we'll do about 450-ish, Steven, unless the break is close to selling out. We'll run that about 450, give or take. We are a little bit open right now on that break page, so need you guys to make the first moves. The magic number is 4 or less, though. We get 1 spot taken in the diamond, puts it at 4 to go. That'll break 1 spot in the practice squad puts it at 4 to go. That'll break. And then 3 spots in any of the vault breaks, 4 to go. Those will break. So 28 of you guys watching, guys. What sounds like a pretty darn good break?
Right.
The 1 and 4, I still think is a good one with all the photo headliners left. 1 and 4, it's got the best of all the worlds, right? I mean, Mahomes, the best quarterback in the game today. Bryce Harper, where does he rank on best baseball players, Steven? He's got to be 3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah, if he's in your top 5 or top 10, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to sit here and say I want him in October.
Yeah,
that's where it truly matters. He's one of the best clutch players in all of baseball, which is a very, very hard thing to find.
I would probably put him 3 on my list. Ohtani and Judge.
That's fair.
Yeah, hitters only.
Oh, PCA's not there? No, I'm just kidding.
Not yet. Not yet, Steven. So one of baseball's best and Bryce Harper. There's a rumor about that Roman Reigns Funko Pop.
A rumor?
If it's not gone by Sunday, Ricky takes it.
Oh, God.
Ricky Widmer.
I know he wanted to see the, was it Stone Cold in the last one?
Oh, the vest.
They wanted to see the vest, yes.
Yeah, that thing was sick.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns, some wrestling fans saying he got robbed recently, Steven, at WrestleMania. Now, personally, as a John Cena fan, I was happy. You know why I like John Cena so much? Because he's the only guy I still remember from when I used to watch wrestling. So, go Cena.
Yeah, go Cena. But the old heads.
Everything in here, guys, is still available. Loaded 1 and 4 series. I mean, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, another awesome autograph. This guy will pass away somewhat soon, Steven. He's an older gentleman. His time on this earth may not be long. Hate to say this, but his autograph value is going to become more and more popular when that happens. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, an absolute legend. So everything left in that series, maybe the most expensive item in the room, the $3,000 beautiful Vices Patrick Mahomes in the ballpark of $3,000. Could be a little bit less, but in that ballpark. Maybe the most expensive, maybe not. The most expensive is probably Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Salute the Service Speed Flex, valued at about $3,000. The greatest quarterback ever, Tom Brady. You know, we took pay cuts in the NFL.
Right.
He's done taking pay cuts. He will charge you guys an arm and a leg for his autograph, just like he charges Fox Football an arm and a leg for his contract.
That's
Steven.
true, yeah. He
And
knows his value.
Yeah.
You think he was just going to get you guys deals for this one?
Nah, not going to happen.
Not happening with this one.
What's great about Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, even if you don't like those guys, you want to have them in your PC because you can sell them, you can trade them. There's so much you can do with them.
It's true.
But they're a part of football history. Right now, Tom Brady's the greatest player in NFL history, no doubt.
Yep.
The only guy currently that can touch him is Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
In 15 years, Steven, we're going to be sitting here saying Tom Brady 1, Mahomes 2, or Mahomes 1, Brady 2.
Yeah,
That's going to be the debate.
That's
it's
true.
going to be 1 and 2, respectfully, those two quarterbacks. The fact that they're both in the break room, kind of appetizing to me.
Ready to be had.
The one guy, it's kind of interesting if you think about this. I would argue that Mahomes is chasing Brady, and Josh Allen in the Diamonds is chasing Patrick Mahomes for the best quarterback right now.
That's true.
And so is Joe Burrow in the Black and Blues. So we got the modern quarterbacks and the all-time great quarterbacks.
You're right.
I asked Alex this earlier. Who's one player he would want to hang out with and have a beer with? We're both saying George Kittle. Alex's number 2 was Josh Allen.
Oh, okay.
Because he said he was super nice.
Yeah, okay. Seems
Josh
like it.
Allen.
George Kittle seems like a great answer as well.
Yeah, can't go wrong with George Kittle.
Right? He seems like a man's man.
So Mahomes and Brady are the 2 most expensive autographs. Around $3,000 on a speed flex for Brady. Just a little bit less for Mahomes. But the highest raising autograph right now, Josh Allen, the MVP. I was watching the Pat McAfee show, I think a couple days ago, Steven, and they're interviewing the Bills GM. And they're, some of the local Buffalo media had said they had called out the Bills GM for not drafting a wide receiver. And the Bills GM, for lack of better words, basically said, we don't need a wide receiver. We have Josh Allen. And he was talking about how they're the only team to score 30 points in 8 straight games to end the season. They had a top 2 or 3 scoring offense in the league. And he's like, our defense is what let us down in the playoffs. They said, let's draft defense in the draft. Forget about the wide receivers. We got Josh Allen. We don't need better receivers. You really don't with Josh Allen. I mean,
You don't, and you do at the same time.
to go over the top, but what's the biggest issue for the Bills in the playoffs? It's always their defense.
Yeah.
Their defense is like, they're the Russell Westbrooks of the NFL. They stat pad in the regular season. They play a bad team. They allow, 0, 7, 10 points. They play a good team. Then it's not as easy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the Chiefs put up over 30 in the playoffs. It was rough. But Josh Allen, obviously, an awesome autograph available in the diamonds with only 14 boxes left, guys. So get your spots. Let's party here in the break room. Let's see some heat. It's kind of a big day today in the sports world. Big day. We have a lot of great NBA action tonight. Looking forward to the Warriors knocking out the Rockets. The Rockets are actually -3.5 in Game 5 in
They're at
Golden
home, right?
State. No, in
it's at
Houston.
home.
It's in
Yeah,
Houston.
they're at home, right? Yeah.
Okay. I think the Warriors end them tonight, Steven.
I think Houston steals this one, and then
think
the
Houston
Warriors.
steals
yeah,
it?
and I think the
All
Warriors
right.
end it. Whenever the next one is.
I'm going to go opposite. I'm going to say the Lakers steal one tonight against the T-Wolves.
I don't think they steal one. I think they
win big?
like desperation.
5.5 point favorites.
Yeah, I think they desperation crush them.
What do you think the Favre helmet is worth? So, Raymond, usually these custom speed flexes with the customized stuff, I usually say start these at about $1,500. Now, how much is it worth? As much as someone's willing to pay for it. Let's be honest. You might get $2,000 plus out of a Packer fan. You might also find someone else online that won't even buy it for $1,200. But I would, if I were selling this, Raymond, the first thing I would do when I'm selling a helmet, Steven, is always 100% of the time put it up for more than it's actually worth. See if you get some nibbles, see if you get some bites.
Right.
I would put this online for $2,500. That's what I would do. Now, keep in mind, Raymond, you likely will not get $2,500 for it. I'm not saying you will, but I would start just in case. If it's not moving, put it down to $2,200. If it's not moving, put it down to $2,000. Personally, though, as cool as this looks, Steven, I probably would not sell this for less than $1,500. But that's just my opinion. And if you want to, I mean, it also depends on how long you want to wait, Raymond.
Right.
Because this is the off season when it comes to memorabilia. It's the off season. You'll probably get more money for this helmet during football season, September, October, November. But I would probably put this on the low end, about $1,500, give or take in value. So it is Brett Favre. It is a Packers speed flex. They love this guy in Green Bay. If you tried hard enough, Steven, I think you can get this for $2,000 from a Packer fan. Expand your horizons. Talk to the right people.
Right.
Packer fans will give a lot for this Brett Favre speed flex.
I agree with that. It's all about the patience.
I also think memorabilia in general is growing. Now, I get you guys want to get back in the game. You want to get back in the break room, sell your helmets, get more credit for the break room, and get more money for yourself at home. But, Steven, the way memorabilia is going right now, what these helmets are worth now compared to what they'll be worth in 3, 4, 5 years, I'm not guaranteeing this. This is just my gut feeling and my hunch working in this business. These lids will be worth more money in 5 years.
Depends on the demand, but it's possible.
Yeah, so if you get yourself an awesome custom helmet like this, I would probably hold this as long as you possibly can. Unless you absolutely need the money, then obviously sell it. But if you have the ability and the finances to hold a little bit, to wait a little bit, I would wait.
Yeah. Right.
Former customer, I mean, he hasn't played in a while, but he could still come back. Nate Alberts. Remember Nate Alberts? Mm-hmm. He has a website where he sells his helmets. He puts them up for more than they're worth. He has not sold a lot of helmets. But guess what? He's doing it where he likes the helmets so much, wants to keep them. What's the saying? Give me an offer I can't refuse.
Exactly.
So he'll put up his Mahomes helmets for $5,000 because that's how cool he thinks they are.
If someone ever wants
If
to pay
someone
him,
wants to buy it that badly, then
he's not going to be
then
like,
he'll give
no,
it up.
You know?
$12, I'll give you 20, says Jeff. Jeff, the Packer fan, wants to Favre for that little. Guys, pretty much nonstop until about 4 o'clock, but it's been definitely quieter the last 30 minutes. Definitely plenty of time to pick it up. Let's get those orders moving. We'll be going to about 5 o'clock this show. I would say about 4:55 is the absolute earliest we're going to go. The vault wheel spin will be at 4:50. We do often see this, Steven, right around this time, 4:30, Central Time. Guys on the East Coast get home.
Yep, right.
Guys get done with work, and the break room does pick up about 4:30.
They're starting to settle in right now.
So get your spots. Plenty of folks watching. Get your spots. Best case scenario, the break happens during this 3 p.m. show. What's the absolute worst case? It happens at 6. There's only a give or take about 1 hour break between shows. So your break will happen today for sure. Now there's Craig Crenshaw says, nice looking Favre. Yes, it is a beautiful Favre on that custom Speed Flex. The Iron Man on the back. Very, very clean helmet.
Right.
Brett Favre. Craig, do you still have a Ben Roethlisberger? I know Craig was chasing Ben Roethlisberger at one point, Steven. Was he not?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
There's a big Ben in here. I always say the custom Speed Flexes look the coolest. They are the coolest. But if you're going to get legends, I would argue, Steven, you got to have one standard helmet, right? Like a Ben Roethlisberger Steeler helmet. It's an iconic helmet.
Absolutely.
You got to have that in your PC. So the vault is right now. What do you mean new vault, Shoe Dog? This is the brand new vault currently. I know there was a message sent out.
23 boxes left.
Did our marketing guy send out the wrong series?
No,
I hope not.
I got the text.
Okay. So this is the vault right now, Shoe Dog. We still got the Baker Mayfield Chrome Speed Flex, the CD Lamb Authentic, the Marshall Faulk full-size lid, the Drew Brees Flash Authentic, the Ben Roethlisberger Authentic, the Jordan Love full-size lid, the Justin Jefferson Winter Warriors Speed Flex, Tom Brady Speed Flex, guys. 23 boxes left, 8 photoed headliners. We got 4 vault keys and 3 secondary headliners. It's currently a 15 in 23 chance at a headliner, a secondary headliner, or a vault key plus the item. Now that's that new vault. I know the Favre was cool, but value-wise, I'll put it this way, Steven. The Favre might be the second best helmet overall, given value and look, but value-wise, Brady is the best salute to service.
The cream of the crop in that sense.
But the best-looking helmet, I would say, is the Baker Mayfield.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Chrome guy. Call me a Bears fan if you want. But I like this helmet even more than the Favre, personally, Steven. That beautiful visor, that face mask, that Baker Mayfield, that thing is absolutely sick. So get yourself a Chrome Flex, worth a bunch of money, beautiful lid, Baker Mayfield. And I would say the power of Brady is very, very awesome because, a lot of guys can get PC collections. A Brady Speed Flex, it's valued at $3,000 online, Steven. The retail value about $3,000 for a salute to service Brady Speed Flex. You might find it for a little bit less online, but definitely, $2,500 plus, upwards of $3,000. You can actually pick up 2 or 3 flexes, maybe 4, depending on what they are, for a Tom Brady Flex, right? So sorry, guys, via Insta says DPAT77. Figured I'd throw my name in. W. Kurt Warner. There we go. Nice job. Did you see an ad on Instagram or one of our hit videos or one of our meme videos? What did you see exactly on the good old Instagram?
How'd you see us?
So, let's go. Let's go. He saw us on all those things. There you go. Love to hear that. Built that stuff brick by brick. That's right. Our Instagram channel is an awesome place. By the way, we're on TikTok. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're all over social media. You really should be following us on all those platforms for sure.
Right.
If you're not, give us a follow. Also, same thing right now. I always think to myself, Steven, how do you guys get more breaks done? How do you guys get more cool memorabilia without wasting the bank?
That's true.
You tell all your friends.
Yeah.
You tell your friends, you buy one spot, all your friends buy one spot each. You know, we got 5 friends. We're at, 2 spots to go? The breaks fill up ASAP. So hit that share button, hit that like button, and here's that break page, ultimateautographs.com. Awesome break page for all your spots. So this Brett Favre, I would argue, Steven, could be a pretty good learning experience for the break room right now. Because this came out relatively early in the vault. For the guys that still want the Brady and the Mayfield, they could come out next as well. For the guys in that
so
1 and
true.
4, probably the most notorious player in the break room to get pulled early in series, my boy Patrick Mahomes. He comes out at the very beginning all the time. Now, the Vices helmet is pretty rare. We've had probably about, give or take, 8 or 9 of these ever in our company's history. We don't get a lot of those. It's what Mahomes actually wears. I would rather have the Vices Mahomes than a Speedflex Mahomes,
Right.
personally. And we've had the red and the black, but I don't know. I don't see the black. I've seen the black Vices Mahomes maybe like on one hand, Steven. Maybe 5 times at the most. Definitely not very popular helmet that we see in the room as far as availability. But definitely a one that's worth a lot of money, Patty Mahomes. So do not miss out on that one. Let's see Patrick Mahomes. Like I said earlier, bounce back here for Mahomes this year for me, Steven. I'm looking at, 40 touchdown passes, 5,000 yards, that type of season for Patrick Mahomes.
That sounds good. Right?
Sounds really good. That sounds very good. So, guys, let me know what you want to rock and roll with next. Otherwise, we'll do that vault wheel spin here in about 17 minutes at 4:50. We're doing the vault wheel spin unless we are very, very close on a vault break. Otherwise, wheel spin coming up then. Diamonds and practice squad each, 5 to go. We get those breaks at 3 to go, Steven. Those breaks will go down this show, just like that. So 20 folks watching right now. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Let us know what you want to break. The tube is back. Colin got taken out of jail, Steven. The tube is back.
You posted bail?
Colin posted bail.
Ugh.
So that's exciting news.
You gotta no bail those guys.
Right?
Pointing guns at people for no good reason.
A lot of good hits this show. Started off
know,
fire
right?
show. The first hour, nonstop action. The Brett Favre, obviously top dog, but the Jamar Chase is nice too. Look at this beautiful salute to service, authentic.
Orange ink
with
auto.
the orange ink auto, Jay Chase. And the Kurt Warner amp, obviously terrific. Love the amp helmet. One of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, Kurt Warner. And then Michael Irvin. This came out of a headliner package, Steven.
Yeah.
The Michael Irvin Cowboy Authentic. Also super duper clean. So what other helmets will join us? Maybe Brady, maybe Mahomes, maybe Allen. Could be Joe Burrow. All available in the break room. Could be anything. We could put that one up there. That's fine. Hate to say this as a Bear fan, but our head of the show is definitely this one, Steven.
I mean, absolutely.
Right, the Iron Man
It's unfortunate
helmet.
to say, but it's
Right?
the truth in this situation.
You know what? We kind of are foreshadowing though, because I think Favre is the toughest football player ever. I think the toughest football player right now is Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he is. That's
That could be next in the vault.
it's an accurate assessment of the young man.
That run against Bosa he had, and that
Right.
was electric last year. Do have an order coming in here.
Get into that practice squad single.
Lance Abbott jumping in the practice squad single. He's a 49er fan, sees the George Kittle authentic, and his eyes light up, right? I
Right.
can't blame him. That a boy, Lance Abbott. Lance in the house, Sir Lancelot. So should be an awesome break here.
It's only 2 games tonight in the NBA, right?
Yeah, only 2 games. But I mean, probably the 2 series that people are most interested in.
Yeah, I would definitely say
Warriors, Rockets, and Lakers and T-Wolves. Josh Allen's up there too, Raymond.
That's
no
a
doubt
fact.
about it. Josh Allen is also tough. It's an awesome helmet, by the way. Salute to service, JA17. He's also one tough son of a gun, Josh Allen. I mean, Mahomes is tough. Played through that injury a couple years ago to win the Super Bowl. We got a lot of tough dudes in the break room. Football is not for the weary. It's not for the weak, Steven.
It is not, no.
We got tough dudes. I mean, maybe the toughest guy ever, Lawrence Taylor in those diamonds.
Right, that's a fact.
That's a guy I'm not messing with personally, Raymond. Lawrence Taylor. He's also in the practice squad, too, by the way. So Lawrence Taylor authentic in both the diamonds and the practice squad. Niner Nation, says Lance. All right, my man. Come and get that dub, Sir Lancelot. Yeah, both of those games should be fun tonight, Steven.
Right.
Have a bye from volleyball this week. Although my buddy and I are doing our sports podcast, we're doing on NFL draft recap.
There you go.
So that should be
Are you
fun.
handing out grades?
We're handing out some of the best drafts, which I thought the Patriots had the best draft personally.
Okay.
Because I thought they got the second best player in the draft, Will Campbell.
And their needs.
The offensive lineman, or actually, did I butcher the name? I think it's Campbell.
Will Campbell, yeah.
Will Campbell. And
Yep.
then they got themselves also my steal of the draft, Trayvon Henderson, later on.
Nice.
So, yeah, Patriots are my team that had a really good draft personally. Lance says the Wolves win tonight.
I mean, it's
I'm going to
possible.
have some fun, Steven. Lakers come back and win the series. LeBron and Luka turn up on defense in the playoffs, at least a little bit.
I wouldn't-
As much as Luka can turn up on defense. So,
Well, when you're busy carrying things, it's
Lakers in 7, Lance. That's my pick. Here's the bold pick. Lakers in 7 in
If
the
you would
NBA
have said that
playoffs.
at the beginning of the series, that wouldn't have been a bold pick. But
That's
now
what I
looking
did
at
say
it,
at the
it's-
beginning of the series.
I mean, that's what I was leaning towards. Too.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, that game 6 will be key. If they can get games, I mean, they got to get game 5 tonight. But
Yep.
obviously, if they get game 6,
Then it's
then it's looking a lot more plausible. LeBron does have experience coming back from 3-1. Obviously, he's not quite the player he was, but I think he's still really darn good. Luka's really good. Austin Reeves is really good.
right.
They are a very good squad for sure. Let's do a rundown. We'll do the top to bottom rundown, the final rundown of the 3 p.m. show, most likely. We'll do the wheel spin at 4:50. We'll be on to at least 4:55. If breaks are full, we'll keep breaking. If we're close, we'll keep breaking. Otherwise, we'll call it about 4:55. Let's get that Josh Allen, number 17, in the next 17 minutes, Steven.
Yeah, let's get it done.
So here's that vault break. Got the beautiful Baker Mayfield Chrome Speed Flex. These, again, $1,500, maybe $2,000 to the right buyer. You can actually pair a Drew Brees Authentic and a Baker Mayfield Speed Flex. More than $2,000 in autograph value, Steven, for less than $200 in that vault double. If you get the NFC South, of course, right? C.D. Lamb, one of the best receivers in the game, still available. Marshall Faulk, Hall of Fame running back. Drew Brees, top 5 quarterback ever for me. Ben Roethlisberger, top 10 quarterback ever. Rare autograph in the break room. Jordan Love, one of the best quarterbacks in the game today. Jay Jettas, maybe the best receiver in the league, the Winter Warrior. And, of course, the best player in football history, Thomas Edward Brady, around a $3,000 helmet on that Patriots salute to service, Tom Brady. So, guys, loaded series, 8 photo headliners, 3 secondary, and 4 vault keys in the final 23 boxes. 1 in 4, what's left? How about everything? Everything is left. We have one more pairing left. It's one in the new, one in the old. That Karl Anthony Towns ball is left, which you could pair with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, John Stockton, D. Wade. Then everything else is left in this series, though. The Steve Smith Sr. helmet, the Sig Vices Mahomes, the Brett Favre Rip Speed Flex, Ryan Sandberg, Bryce Harper, Reggie Jackson for baseball, Tatis Jr. as well. We got Malkin and Roman Reigns and Erling Haaland In the everything else section, got some football. Let's kick it, baby.
Let's kick it.
Soccer style on the Erling Haaland. Practice squad is
That's a
still
colorful ball, by the way.
a colorful ball. It's very nice.
Eccentric, you know.
Practice squad down to 25 boxes left. We got 13 headliners left. Better than a 50% chance. That includes the Tim Brown authentic, Lawrence Taylor authentic, Ray Lewis, George Kittle authentic, Terrell Davis authentic, the A.J. Brown, Kelly Green authentic, Emmitt Smith football, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Tons of authentics in here. Mike Evans authentic, Peyton Manning mini, Bo Jackson licensed jersey, Calvin Johnson jersey. We got the Jim Kelly and the Aaron Jones secondary headliners in the practice squad. Half and half, 2 more authentics left. Both Pro Football Hall of Famers. Diamonds, 14 boxes left. 7 headliners, 50% chance at a headliner, Warren Moon. Then we have Speed Flexes, Josh Allen, Amon-Ra St. Brown. A lot of double up options, Steven. Aaron Donald, George Kittle in the NFC West. Lawrence Taylor, A.J. Brown in the NFC East. 1 spot, 2 authentic helmets worth over $1,000 for less than $200 on the double box break. Black and blue still loaded. Double up options. Joe Burrow, Myles Garrett, Rob Gronkowski, Joe Namath. We got the Eric Dickerson and the Myles Garrett, like I said, left, plus Marcus Allen. So Sean will get in that 1 and 4. Sounds good, man. Better late than never. Can't miss jerseys are out there. I always say, Steven, this break room is all about being customer friendly. In the olden days, if we had 2 boxes left in the 1 and 4, the policy would be you got to sell out the series before we drop the new one.
Yep.
Back then, there was no chances at headliners. Actually, your idea, Steven, to do the pairings. And then now we give them a chance at a headliner in the new series.
Yep.
It's all about being customer friendly. Always looking to take care of our customers here in the break room. I get you want to wait when you have options at just the new series. At the same time, though, if you wait too long, you miss out on Mahomes. But that sounds like a plan.
It's possible.
Whatever you want to do, it's your money. But we do have the pairings to be customer friendly, Steven. We are customer focused, all about taking care of our customers here in the break room.
Right, I think of it as like an exclusive access.
Yeah, it's like
Kind of thing.
It's a little preview. It's a little compromise because, you know, it used to be much different
It
back
used to
then.
not be, like that would just sit there.
We would just wait,
Yeah.
and now you guys get a chance to get that pairing, get yourself some headliners in the pairing. We do have the can't miss jerseys, Dick Butkus, Bijan Robinson, Steve Young, and Champ Bailey. It's a 4 in 9 chance at a headliner in those jerseys. 4 to go in that practice squad, our closest break right now. 7 to go in the black and blue, 5 to go in the diamonds, and 7 to go in the mini helmets. So wheel spin coming up at 4:50. We'll hop off at 4:55 unless we're about to break a box here in the next, about 12 minutes here, Steven. So, but yeah, that 1 and 4 will take off. It is human nature. Once that pairing goes, we'll take off in that 1 and 4. But obviously, if the Mahomes is gone before that, that could be an opportunity lost.
Right.
It is Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, the other box is a photo headliner. I fully understand. You guys want the speed flexes, but there's headliners. You want to get it's never hurts to have a guaranteed headliner inside a box, Steven.
Right.
And that old pairing, there is a guaranteed headliner inside that box. So 6 more minutes, the Jay Cutler warning. 6 more minutes. I say we're hopping off at 4:55, Steven, but that is only if nothing is hot. These guys start ordering, the break room takes off. We could be on to about 5:45 before the 6 p.m. crew gets in. I'm Tony Gonzalez jumping in, putting that practice squad break now, all of a sudden, I believe, at 2 to go, Steven. So it looks like there will be at least 1 more break during the 3 p.m. hour. Practice squad is 2 to go. I'll drop that link in. $49 potentially for a full-size authentic.
No reason that should not get knocked out here.
Yeah, so practice squad, single 2 spots left. So I would say that's got to happen in the next 5 minutes, or at least next 10.
Oh, easily should happen the next time.
I'll give them till 4:55. If that break is full, we'll break it. Otherwise, we'll leave it as a pre-fill for yourself and Dom. But definitely think that in 10 minutes, we should have no problem knocking out those 2 spots. We've actually, in my opinion, because I'm a ratio guy, depending on how the customers are, in my opinion, the practice squad has gotten better. Now, we don't have flexes in there anymore, Steven, but we used to have about 6 authentics in each one. Now we have about 10 authentics usually.
It's pretty sweet. Under $50, you win an authentic autographed lid. That's a good deal. That's still a good deal. No matter what, if you're just chasing flexes, that's still a really good deal. Good bang for your buck.
Usually about 1/3 of this series now is authentics. We're down to 25 boxes left. Tim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, George Kittle, Terrell Davis, AJ Brown, Mike Evans. That is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 authentics in the last 25 boxes. Almost 1/3 chance at an authentic photoed headliner in that break. The Trick Play Practice Squad.
Let's close this one out. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. No need to wait on this one.
The Brady's still available in the vault, TJ. It's actually probably easier to tell you what's available because mostly everything is available.
Yeah.
We have the Baker Mayfield Chrome Flex, TJ. We got the CD Lamb Authentic. We got the Marshall Faulk Full-Size Rep, the Drew Brees Flash Authentic, the Big Ben Roethlisberger Steeler Authentic in here as well, the Jordan Love Full-Size Rep, and the Winter Warrior Justin Jefferson as well. So, plus Brady on the Salute to Service Speed Flex.
Single? Okay. We'll take a look at that and take care of it.
Let me double check that SMC is right. He could be looking at the jerseys.
Yeah, no, this does say for the practice squad.
Okay, so Steven will get that updated.
Yeah, it says this in this Can't Miss Jersey series.
I gotcha.
Does that say for the double? Are you looking at the single or the double?
I'm looking at the single.
Let's take a look at the double.
So Steven will get that list updated. Thank you for the point out call, SMC. Doing a good job of reading that listing.
All right, I'm just going to
just redo it.
Just take this whole thing and we will get it back.
Actually, the single is accurate, Steven. Or the double, excuse me. The double is accurate.
The double is accurate.
So the double is accurate. Those are the names left in that double. Yeah,
Right.
weird the single looked off. That is very, very strange. Speaking of the single, though, is that sold out, Steven?
Single is sold out, yes,
Single
sir.
is sold out. If you guys want to keep breaking, get those spots, guys. Otherwise, this is possibly the last break of the 3 p.m. show. Practice squad single number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number.
Shout out to Sam Johnson closing that out.
Spent more time than I would admit trying to find the J in the picks. Well, I got it easy for you, SMC. Josh Allen is available in the diamonds. The Speed Flex, Josh Allen. I'm Tony Gonzalez, says 7, Steven.
Sounds good. I'm
All right,
getting it
7
across the Great
works.
Plains real quick.
That is the practice squad. And then we'll run that wheel spin for the vault right after this.
All right, that's good to go for you.
If we're like 2 or 3 to go, Steven, I'll give him a little more time. But if we are 4 or more to go across the break page, after we do the wheel spin, we'll probably hop off and let you and Dom get ready for the 6 p.m. show.
Sounds like a plan.
Welcome, Justin Winters, new guy in the break room. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. We got Tanya Nazovsky. We got Lance Abbott, Tony Gonzalez, Julian Andrade, and Sam Johnson in here. So box 7 coming up in the practice squad. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun. 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7 clicks for box 7 here in the practice squad. Tanya's got the NFC North. Tony's got the NFC South. Justin NFC East. Tony NFC West. Sam AFC North. Justin AFC South. Lance AFC East. And Julian AFC West. Good luck, guys. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun.
Oh, that's a big...
Yeah, it's a big boy, Steven.
Who do we got?
Oh, You got me the wrong series. I'm gonna say you're good. It's the wrong series. That's okay. That's black and blue. Steven got me. It is 7 in the practice squad. So.
Well, to be fair to them,
No one saw it, Steven. Only I saw it. This one is also heavy. Okay, so makes sense.
7's still good.
I guess they're all authentics in the black and blue. So I just saw the team. I didn't see the item, Steven. But that was the black and blue guys. This is 7 in the practice squad. All right. Oh, this is kind of fitting. I'm Tony Gonzalez with the great tight end, George Kittle.
Nice.
Box number mojo, one of the best tight ends in football. Just got a fat contract extension. The 6-time Pro Bowler, bunch of first-team All-Pros, one of the best in the league, George Kittle, the perfect tight end.
Right.
The pass catcher, the blocker, 3-time second-team All-Pro, future Hall of Famer. Nice job, Tony Gonzalez,
Nice
on your
win.
George Kittle authentic.
That's a nice hit right there.
Man, that a boy Tony. That a boy Tony. And if that is the last box of the show, that is one heck of a way to end this show. Tony G in the house. All right. Nice lid, Tony. When there's a Tony Gonzalez, there's a tight end. Now there's a tight end. Tanya thought that we're talking about Tony Gonzalez getting pulled. Says, congrats, Julian. No, it's Tony Gonzalez, the Chiefs tight end, getting in the break room and winning the Niner tight end, George Kittle. That's kind of funny. I wish, says Julian. All the Tony Gonzalez talk had everybody confused. I'll put this one on here, Steven. This is
He's very real.
a top 5 lid of the show.
Right?
I'll put the far back on the front. And let's see here how the orders are looking. We have Kenny Anderson just got in. Kenny getting into the black and blue. Sitting here thinking, when did Gonzalez play for San Francisco? I might have misspoke. George Kittle going to Tony Gonzalez.
Just that Sean Alexander's in the minis there, Mr. Andrade.
Yes, so 4 boxes left, 1 headliner left. Mr. 2005 MVP, Sean Alexander. So I'm going to run this wheel spin, Steven. We'll do the wheel spin. We'll go to at least 5 o'clock. Give these guys 7 more minutes here to get those orders moving. If we get movement, we'll keep going. If not, we'll hop off here at 5 o'clock. We do have our Chase wheel spin coming up for all the vault breaks we did. All righty. Eric all the way down to Al here. I will get your spots regardless. Best case, we get a late push here, break a few more boxes. Worst case, you guys get your spots for the breaks at 6 p.m. So we did what? We did...
I mean, yeah, it's happening in an hour. So.
Yeah, we did a vault double and a vault single.
Yep.
24 names in here. 7 clicks. It is Stephen Plackey, the Chase wheel spin winner. Stephen, let us know what number you want to start on. Stephen Plackey, by the way, got the Jamar Chase authentic in the single.
Okay.
So Stephen got 2 spots total. Paid less than $200.
I get a lot of
Got
it
a
back.
Jamar Chase STS, you'll get some money back. So let us know, Stephen, what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, my man. Oh, that was not the spin, by the way. I did not get on 1. So I'll get that reset up here. That was not the spin. All right, I'm feeling a big one, Stephen. Given yesterday's lack thereof a big spin, I'm feeling a big one today.
Okay. Colin span 100 on Monday with me.
I know, and I followed it with the 1.
But I mean, that means you're.
It evens out.
I understand it's $1, and you guys are like, "Oh, that sucks." He was that close to getting you $100.
But there's a catch, though. There's a catch. So it was Ronnie Sayre, Moses Cohen came in asking for a respin for Ronnie. I told Moses, if you don't complain all the way up till Friday, your buddy gets a respin.
Well, I'm hawking him tonight if he comes in.
So the guys that have good energy, bring the good vibes.
Did Ronnie say anything?
Ronnie has not said anything, no. Because he brings good vibes. Ronnie does not complain. He's a classy man. But Moses could earn Ronnie a respin Friday night at 6, potentially. All right, Steven, I've not heard from you, my man. I'll start you on one. Big money Plecky. Big money Plecky. Not bad, Steven. Not great, but could be a jersey spot in our typical black box jerseys.
29, all right.
$29
29.
bonus gift card for Steven Plecky. So, guys, quick little look at the break page. Last call for orders. Again, a lot of good stuff left in the vault. Chrome Flex, Baker Mayfield, C.D. Lamb, Marshall Faulk, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, Jordan Love, the Winter Warriors, Speed Flex, Justin Jefferson, and, of course, the GOAT, Tom Brady. Salute to service, Speed Flex. The last pairing in the 1 and 4, one from the old, one from the new. Got a Carl Anthony Towns ball in the old. Then everything is left in the new series, including that Mahomes Vices, Favre, Bryce Harper, Connor Bedard, and more. Practice squad still loaded. Tim Brown, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, A.J. Brown, Emmitt Smith, Mike Evans, Peyton Manning, Bo Jackson, and Megatron still available. Diamond Series got the Allen Flex, Amon-Ra St. Brown Flex, Donald, Kittle, Lawrence Taylor, A.J. Brown, 50% chance at a headliner on that break. Black and Blue still has the Myles Garrett Chrome, Joe Burrow, Eric Dickerson, Rob Gronkowski. A lot of good stuff in that break as well. The jerseys have the Bijan, Steve Young, and Dick Butkus out there. The minis have that Sean Alexander guys. Last call for those orders. Give you guys 3 more minutes here. I'm looking at 7 in the minis. The diamond is 5 to go.
Okay.
We get this at 3 to go, Steven, in the next 3 minutes. I will give them extra time. Black and Blue, 6 to go. We get this down to 4 to go. I'll give you guys more time. We get the 1 and 4 down to 2 to go. I'll give you guys more time. Otherwise, we'll hop off at 5 and regroup for the 6 p.m. show. It is a mini for the Peyton Manning. If you're ever wondering what's in there exactly, TJ, I recommend reading the listing, Peyton Manning Mini. But you can kind of tell the helmet's a little bit smaller. That is a mini helmet for Peyton Manning.
It's a more zoomed in version.
I would argue, though, a Peyton Manning Mini is as good as most authentic helmets.
I agree with that.
Because it's Peyton Manning. It's Peyton Manning, man. So those are your options. Let's go over our hits of the show, Steven, here. While we give them a couple more minutes here to jump in if they want to party here during the 3 p.m. show. So, number 1, no question, is Brett Favre.
Yep.
The Iron Man Speed Flex, that is top dog.
Unbelievable looking helmet.
I'm going to go
pains me.
number 2, Kurt Warner Amp.
Okay.
I like it. It's different. It's an
Yeah.
awesome lid. One of the best quarterbacks of all time. Hall of Famer Kurt Warner. Number 3. Ooh, all 3 of those are close.
At that point, it's the player you want the most.
I'm going to go Jamar Chase because I love the orange ink, Steven.
Okay, yeah.
The Triple Crown winner on the Bengals. Love that orange ink. I'll go Kittle 4 because I love Kittle, and Irvin 5. What do you think?
So your 1 and 5 are the same as mine.
Okay.
And 2. I think the AMP is one of the most underrated series that Riddell's ever dropped. And I really hope that they drop like a 10-year anniversary.
Bring it back.
Bring it back. Because
Those are rare.
they're rare and they're awesome, okay? Then I'm going to go George Kittle 3. Did you go George Kittle 3? No,
I
you
went Chase.
I'm going to go George Kittle 3 because of the standard,
Yeah.
and then Jamar Chase 4.
To be honest, 2 through 5 could have gone either way.
Yeah, it's,
all pretty
you know,
even. We're splitting hairs.
Because, like, honestly, like, if you pick Jamar Chase 3rd, that's great. But these 2, 4, 5, I'm going to say this in terms of liquidity. I bet these
liquidity.
2.
That's a fancy
I bet
word,
these
Steven.
2 are the fastest to go in either a trade or a sale of some kind.
yeah, the modern players tend to be worth more money.
That price might be a little too high
Yeah.
for someone, but these 2 right here, I'm getting offers. Like, people are contacting me because they're like, all right,
ASAP.
ASAP. Exactly.
I want that Chase. I want that Kittle. Otherwise, Steven, final thoughts from you here at the 3 p.m. show?
Fun show. We're glad to see a little bit of that vault.
much as it pains me, that Brett Favre is awesome.
Uh-huh.
I know Dom's gonna walk in and not be thrilled about that. But
Boom, Dom.
boom,
What?
just like that. But otherwise, yeah, I'm excited. 6 o'clock, that's an hour away. We're gonna get into some more great stuff.
You'll be seeing more vaults at 6 p.m.
I would
Steven.
imagine so, right?
That's for sure.
I would imagine so.
So great job, Steven, co-hosting, producing as always. The best of job to the customers. Thank you guys so much for watching, for buying, for chatting. You guys make the show possible. You guys make the show special. You guys make the show fun. Get your break spots, ultimateautographs.com. Every single day we're live at 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels from right here in the UA Live Break Room. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6. Steven will see you in an hour at 6. Have a great night, guys, and we'll see you soon.